Hey guys! Well, I honestly don't know if this is too close. Like, it feels kind of close, like the proximity of the camera. So, yeah. But I did do a test shot and it's not that close. As close as it seems like it is. But anyways, so, yeah. So what I'm gonna do today is like a little vlog series. I went on Instagram and did like a little poll. And in that poll, I wanted to know what I should do a vlog series about. I wanted to do moving to Korea and how to settle in after PCSing with your family. So my story is different because I've stayed in Killeen, Texas. Actually, that's where I'm from, for like 13 years before this, and we've never moved anywhere. Like, my dad was in the military, but we've literally never moved anywhere. They finally caught up with him. I already had some friends in Korea that were friends of mine in Texas, but that just didn't work out. We just had different interests, to be completely honest with you. Security purposes, I'm gonna change the names. Trish and Taylor, they're sisters, and they were my friends throughout middle school. So when I was moving there in high school, the end of freshman year, they were so happy to see me. They were ecstatic. I mean, this is how many years ago? Like, I want to say a little less than 10 years ago. So it's over and done with. It's not a big deal anymore. So Trish and Taylor were like super popular girls. And I'm not popular at all. I'm still not popular. I don't really care about being popular. Like, at that time, I didn't even care. I know most teenagers were like, oh my gosh, I have to be popular. If I didn't feel like I fit in with them, I would not hang out with them at all. And that was the case. I was actually made fun of when I was there, like, because I was hanging out with all the popular people, and I did not fit in at all. Everybody was either athletic, gamers, academics. I was like the artsy, free spirit person. Back then, I looked like I didn't take a shower. Yeah, it was just a mess. I remember specifically being on MySpace and posting a picture and somebody commenting in the specific group that I look like I haven't caught up with the process of evolution. I was really confused at this point. Like, I didn't know this person. Like, I never talked to him, not even like when he was in the group, like, at all. And for him to come up to me and say that, like, I thought it was just like a witty remark. I mean, it was, but like, I didn't think it would be that rude of a comment originally. I thought it was just like, oh, you know, let's talk science and be friends. Innocent me. Yeah, no, it was not like that at all. He was just trying to say that I look like a cave woman and that I was fat. But that was a different story. So after that, I got homesick. I really didn't make that many friends. I would say, like, I would be nice to people, of course. That was like who I was as a person. But in general, I'm not a social person. So me making the friends that I did was phenomenal. One of my other friends, let's call her Cassandra in this story, she was in one of my classes. I think it was English. I'm not entirely sure. I told her my predicament, like how I was hanging out with all the popular kids and then they honestly didn't like me at all. Like, when I sat there, my friend was the only one that talked to me, and then everybody else was like, why is she even here? She was like, oh, it's fine, you can come sit with us. Trust me, we're really cool, accepting people. And I was like, okay, cool, new friends. So that's how I met my two best friends for life. Annette and La Brea. There was another person as well, aside from Cassandra. Her name is Nicole. That's a fake name as well. Just putting that out there. After that, me, Annette, and La Brea were practically inseparable. So I love them to death still to this day. I actually had to message them that I was doing the series because I'm gonna put some business out there. There are so many stories. As soon as I saw that you guys voted for this. I made a list and I'm still not actually finished with the list. It's like a solid 2 pages of content. So yeah, we're gonna have fun. Whenever I do story times, I want to put out like things that can benefit y'all as well. Like it shouldn't be just a one-side story of how it was in Korea and just about me. This is how to settle in while you're PCSing with your family. So first and foremost, the best way to settle in is find people that have the same interests. Like, who cares about being popular? I want to say in like 5-10 years, it wouldn't even matter, you know? If you find people that make that connection, 5-10 years, you'll still be with those people. So yeah, you can find a local within that country you're PCSing to. Or you can just find someone that goes to school with you. Like, they have school clubs for a reason. My school actually has like a buddy system. I was new and they have people elected to show them around, to be like, hey, these are my friends. Like, there are flaws in that one because of course, like, you know, I already had friends and that didn't work out either, so yeah. Honestly, there are things that you can do, like get yourself out there. My second point is that you are in a foreign country. Get out of your American bubble. So like what I say by American bubble, post the base, the military base that you're on is the American bubble. It's heavily guarded. And it is built to be like America, basically. So outside of post is a whole different world. And don't be afraid to journey out and find things. I just find it dumb. The first year I was in Korea, I didn't go out unless I was with my family. And it wasn't actually going out. We would literally just go to Itaewon. I don't know. If you guys are familiar with Korea, you know what Itaewon is, but like if you're not, Itaewon's like a little strip of land where American things are there and American people, or like even like international people like Africans and Hispanic people and Europeans. And like that used to be my main fear, was that I will get lost, which I did, by the way. But I will get lost and I don't know how to speak this language and nobody's gonna help me. But chances are people are gonna help you if you get lost. Even if you are in a foreign part, the younger generation actually knows English almost half of the time. I would take my chances. So use this as a learning experience. I love to learn about new things, new cultures, new ideas, new subjects. Bruh, I'm so upset right now because before I started filming, there wasn't construction. But as soon as I pushed it... Anyways, I'm sorry. If you do have an opportunity to go, definitely do it. I've never been to Europe. I'm going to plan a trip to Europe. Like, y'all tripping. Take as many pictures as possible if you can. Document everything. Like, some countries are actually kind of iffy about just taking pictures. I mean, I doubt that if you're a family member of the person that's in the military, that they will allow you to go to those places anyways. But in general, always like study the culture as well, like the customs. Don't think you have the right to do whatever you want, you know? Like, that's just life in general. So I always do this. I'm sorry if this is in a different frame. Like, it I always like talk and ramble on and not know when the camera shuts off. And yeah, so I always have to check. I have to see when the camera exactly shut off so I can pick up from there. Sometimes I move the camera while filming and don't actually remember where I stopped it. It's the second take, I guess, kind of, but I am picking up. Yeah, I know I keep touching my hair too, like I noticed that while I was rewatching it. Oh well. How would you like it if somebody came into your house, took off their shoes, took off their pants, ate all your food, used all of your bath products, basically took your clothes, and okay, I might be like a little bit over exaggerating because like I don't think anyone's that bad. Sometimes like people do it for a comedic purpose, but I don't think anyone's that bad. I just ask for you to have patience. Like, don't get angry over a whole culture, you know? I was one of those people over there, so I can't be like, oh, you know, you're a horrible person, blah, 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 because obviously I did the same shit. I used to complain about Koreans staring at me weirdly and all that. They're just gonna stare. What do you mean? Like, you're a foreigner. You're different. Yeah. Okay, even if you don't have friends yet, use this opportunity to get close to your family. I kind of did this, kind of didn't. One of my mistakes I did over there was that I didn't venture out. I legit, like, after school, I would go home and call all my friends in Texas and be on the phone with them for hours. I wouldn't really tell them about how horrible I felt over there, but like I would legit like want to know what they're doing and who's the new guy at school in Texas instead of like caring about who's in Korea, you know, like where I'm at right now. Another one of my mistakes was I never actually tried to learn the language. I did learn like the food and culture. I picked up a certain few terms, like you kind of have to if you live there for like 3 years, but I wasn't fluent in it. That's just what I had to say in a nutshell. Basically, learn, be open, everything, take in the world. That's all I have for today. Thank you so much for participating in the poll, and thank you for watching this video. So that's it. Bye.